for the jigs, I can't stop at the light. Yeah, I got the sands on, give her out, but she pushing my man's on.
Next we have, oh my gosh. Tell me about him, bro. Tommy Richman. I ain't got a represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. You sprayed za and shrooms is not the move. Sprayed za and shrooms is not the move. I'm seeing cats right now. What? Yo, buddy. You need some physical therapy, dude. Oh, I'm gonna send you a video. I seen a video where it said send this to somebody who's high. Yeah. I got one tucked, buddy. Just wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I drove home. Bro, stay off the road, dude. Bro, I can't find this dude's. It's just thingy, bro. Fingers. Oh, no, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Here we go. Mm, mm. Damn, it's from 2021. Worse than drunk. Okay. Like the fact that you know what? Go ahead, bro. How do you feel about Tommy Richman now? I heard he's 5, no? Tommy Richman's 5? Yo, chat, what are you guys feeling about Tommy? Chat, how do we feel about Tommy? Talk to me. How do we feel about Tommy? He's I mess with his song with Brent. He has a song with Brent?
An anomaly. Yes, he is
Since
among
when?
the hundreds of
The real reason Tommy Richman blew up. Let's do it.
artists who have had a song go viral on TikTok, but
What?
Tommy's is exceptionally
I
different.
ain't
Million
got
Dollar
a
Baby was his
represent,
song that
baby.
exploded to number
Ain't do
2
no
on the
wrong.
Billboard Hot 100, and if it weren't for the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, it would have easily been a number 1 hit. Naturally, when an artist comes out of nowhere, there is mass speculation as to how
Last
and why
album.
they became
Brent's last album?
successful. Well, today I'm going to tell you the specific
I
advantages
wanna have people,
and
like, how do you get in these connections with people to make a song with them after your first hit? Bro, I need streamers to collab with, bro. I need people to collab with, bro. I just want to collab with folks. Come on, bro.
disadvantages
Dang.
Tommy Richman
Chat,
had
let me know
that
how you
led
feel
to
about
him
Tommy Richman,
becoming
bro.
successful in a
Talk to me,
sea of
talk
artists
to
that
me.
are trying to go viral. Firstly, he created an original
How y'all
sound.
feel about-
It's very difficult to compare Tommy to any other
Okay.
artist,
Or-
and I will
okay.
get to the advantages that this has. However,
stay away from that,
creating his own
genre.
sound is actually what held him back for
If you
many
know in chat, say
years.
something.
Because if you don't know, he
Say
has been
something, bro. We trying to
releasing
create a
music since
community.
2016, and if you
Say
listen
something,
to
bro.
this track in
That was corny as hell.
2019, you
I'm
can
never
hear
doing that
that
again.
Million Dollar Baby sound starting
I will
to
never see me do
develop.
that again.
Used to play pretend, thought I wanted it. Walking to the doctor, said I couldn't fit.
Kessel, would you be willing to, do
Most
that
people
for
don't
some,
like
for
originality.
10 bands?
They say they do, but their behavior says otherwise. The average person probably eats at the same restaurants all the time, or even when they go to a new restaurant, they still get a burger. They shop at the mall buying the same clothes as everyone else. They watch the same movies, follow the same TikTokers. Their dream homes all look
Yes,
the
you
same.
would, bro.
They all have the same
Offered you,
monotonous
like,
daily routines as everyone
30
else.
pounds of
We all like to
za.
think that we're very different, but we're not.
30
we are
pounds
all
of
painfully
za.
the same. Music is no exception to this. We love when we discover a new artist that sounds
But I had
extremely
mine
similar to our favorite artist. We just need them to be a little bit
no,
different
bro,
to
that
keep
wasn't
things
me, bro.
interesting. If you get your advice from comment sections or from people who don't
was
understand
not me, bro.
marketing, then they will tell you that you
me in
need to
false
be different
predicaments.
in order to succeed, or your
It was
career
not there,
isn't
bro. You
working
were
out
off
because
shrooms.
you sound like everyone else, which makes you believe that you need to be wildly original and unique. But when the average person hears something actually different, like Witch House, Gabber, Death Grips, or whatever 100 Gex
what?
makes, then they'll say, who the fuck listens
He
to
said
this
whatever
weird
they
shit?
make.
But you know who hates originality the most? Spotify. Spotify is by far the
They hate
number
it.
1 way that music fans all around the world discover
Spotify
and
hates
enjoy
it.
music on a daily basis. But when I show you how their algorithm works, you will see there are extreme limitations to its ability to accurately categorize and share original music with listeners. We
Yep.
all know what genres are. Broad umbrella terms used to loosely classify
Low
music.
focus soul gaming.
Spotify
anime.
obviously
Gaming is a
uses
whole. Wait. So gaming is a genre? Yo, chat. Let me know if you guys ever went to Spotify and clicked the gaming tab and just let it run. Anime? What's anime? You seen anime? Where's anime? You're trolling,
broad
right?
umbrella terms used to loosely classify
What?
music.
Nah, they're tweaked. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I might boot up the anime theme and just listen to some. I might. Ooh. If I'm on what game would I be on where I throw on that? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Spotify obviously
Yo, give me the best anime theme songs right now.
uses
You
genre
won't.
terms to
You won't.
classify artists. They
Roblox.
classify Kendrick Lamar as
Just skirting in what's it called, that little drift game? Skirting in that drift game, just listening.
conscious hip-hop, rap, and West Coast rap. That seems really fair and easy to understand. Luke
Elden
Bryan
Ring
is
and Suffering. I don't think that's a game, bro. I think you're talking about different things, bro. I think we're on two completely different areas, like topics and stuff. You might want to get that checked out, bro. Suffering. I've never heard of that game, bro.
country road, and modern country rock. Okay, cool. Marshmello is bro step, EDM, pop, progressive electro house. Ooh, that one's a little more specific. If you were to guess, what do you think Tommy Richman's
what would Tommy Richman's genre be? I think like pop. Pouring up. Pouring up shots to join in. Roblox. Okay. Robot. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, that's a nice new name though. Let's explore the names though. That's a nice new name. We could say, GTO Radio Funk. It's a GTO. GTA Radio Funk. That might be it. GTA Radio Funk pop. Pop Yakala music. Let's see. What is it?
Would be. It's tough to call it rap, but I guess the drums are hip-hop inspired. His music has these soulful R&B elements, and he has this high-pitched singing voice. And even he says he's inspired by punk music. Well, Spotify classifies his music as chill abstract hip-hop.
Chill abstract hip-hop. Non-techno pop.
A CRM shouldn't set
Techno
your teams
hop.
back.
Techno hop?
I'm
What
not
is
really
that?
a genre snob, but this doesn't sound correct.
Techno
to me.
hop?
But one way
It's
we
new.
can dissect
Never heard
this
of
is
techno
by
hop.
looking at the other artists with the same classification. Because in theory, all of the artists that are classified as chill
Oh, is that what's it?
hip hop,
Bro, Slideshow looks like Nipsey. I just made that. It sounds cool though. It sounds fire. Some tough though. Ready?
should kind of sound the same, right? So
These
we
people
have
seem pretty
Mavi, which
Mavi.
kind of makes sense. Mike, no. Makami, nope. Redville, definitely not. Jev, nope. Just take my word for it. Tommy Richman does not sound like 99% of the other artists in this genre classification.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
So why is he grouped in?
Yeah,
with
we're
them?
not
Because
co-signing
Spotify has
that new one you
determined
just
that
sent. Yeah.
fans of
can't
these
co-sign that, big brother.
artists also like Tommy
cannot
Richman.
co-sign that, big
Well,
brother.
maybe. You see, these are not genres, but rather classifications or categories disguised as genres. Because I think we can all agree that Florida rap is not a real genre. Neither is Arkansas hip hop, and definitely not
hip-hop.
Asian American hip hop, which is a classification given to Eric.
Okay. Yeah. This dude has no genre. I think the genre they should give Eric is probably just Arkansas music. That's a new one. I think we should give folks like Eric we should give him the title just Freaky Frog. That's what we should put under his name. Only nothing but Freaky Frog. I feel like that's the only genre he fits in. Freaky Frog, freakiness. I've never heard him rap about nothing normal. Actually, now he said he had one where he's like, they said I think it's soft till I did this K-pop. Ooh. I can't even lie. I got behind that one. I got behind it. He's Asian, chat. He's Asian. He can say that.
Who is Canadian. Now, if you're a Spotify
He said,
user,
I'm not
you know
repeating
that if you click
what
on
he just
someone's
typed because,
profile and
I
start
have
streaming
respect
their
for the Asian
catalog,
community.
or if you just are streaming anything, Spotify will just randomly start recommending you new music without you wanting it or even maybe knowing. They base those
I think that definitely was a bar he said. So drunk she can't even speak English. Yeah, somebody needs to investigate him for freaking. Is
on a
that
number of
Netspin?
things, but it's likely that Spotify was recommending Tommy Richman's music to fans of Mike,
Wait, Netspin was in a Tommy
Jev,
Richman video?
Redville, and anyone else in the chill abstract hip-hop category. And those
That's new.
fans were probably skipping his music because he does not really fit in with that group, leading Spotify's algorithm to learn that people skip Tommy Richman's music when it's recommended and then stop giving him algorithmic push overall, which would then lead to his releases only being shown to the people who follow him or the songs being shadow banned, which is not necessarily a real thing. It's just that his music was...
You beat Netspin's errors. No, you didn't. You're a liar. You never did that, bro. See, people just come in chat and start lying. Yeah, check. You guys jumping for me? I would. Okay, there we go. Personally, if I saw Netspin, I'd give him a big hug, man. Seems like a pretty chill kid. That sounds crazy. Whoa. Well, don't arrest me. I just, I dap Netspin up, tell him that keep doing what he's doing, but maybe lower the beats a little bit because they hear my eardrums. I'm still give it a listen. And Diddy
was being recommended to the wrong people, so it wasn't getting the
like,
streams.
isn't your
and
nickname
maybe he
literally
felt
K
like,
Diddy
what
though?
the fuck, why am I
Like
not
your
growing?
Ace Diddy,
Artists
Philo
get
Diddy.
stuck in the wrong
Your name is
category
Philo
all the
'cause you
time
feel
because
up
Spotify
on
doesn't know how to
underage
or is
people.
incorrectly categorizing them, which is why their music is not growing and then their careers
Can I get an amen,
remain
chat?
stagnant. I am constantly giving strategic
No.
advice to avoid these problems in my music marketing newsletter called Tuned In. This exact information that you're getting now, I gave to my hundreds of subscribers 2 months ago. If you want to have an advantage over every other artist and learn the secrets
Hey,
music
bro's trying to
marketers
teach me a
use to gain
course?
more streams on Spotify, subscribe to my music marketing newsletter using the link.
Did you
You'll
just give me a
receive a
course? I didn't
breakdown
even
of
know.
marketing tips, content strategies, and general music advice.
Mhm.
Let my team save you time doing the research and teaching you how to market so you can focus on doing the thing you love the most, making music. And despite Tommy's originality holding him back from an algorithmic standpoint, at the end of the day, people crave music that is new, fresh, and exciting. You just never know what it's going to be or when people are going to want it. Like, it's easy to say in hindsight, but looking back at hit songs like The Harlem Shake and Gangnam Style,
How did we let stuff like this go viral, bro? This dude has never stepped foot on American before he released this. He had never stepped foot on American soil, and yet he was the #1 song in the world for how long? Like 5 months. Bro, I remember vividly. Being in like the 3rd or 2nd grade, and they were blasting this every day. Every day of the summer, we can let one day pass without me hearing this. This dude was the old timey Richman. I ain't never represent. It wasn't that. It was whoop, 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 whoop. Bro, it's Kessel, bro. I'm already knowing, bro. It's folks like Kessel.
these are just weird songs that
Blasting it
should
every
have
day. I
never
remember
blown
vividly.
up.
Dude,
Somebody
dude
that
had
I
this
used to
blast
know
in my
by
ear and
Gautier
game
and It Wasn't Me by Shaggy are
bro.
examples of genuinely good songs that didn't fit the popular sound of their eras. Nobody could have predicted these songs to be hits.
At
But
all.
that is the inherent risk of being an
Speeding
artist. If
Bullet
it was easy,
2000.
then
Ooh,
everyone would
that's a
do
fire
it.
name.
You just have to do what you believe in, push it out to the world, and hope people connect with it. However, there is one major advantage that Tommy had while pushing his music out to the world, and that is signing to a record label. Is it a coincidence that Tommy Richman grinded for 8 years with little growth only for him to sign a record deal and then
8
blow up
years?
and hope people connect with it? However, there is one major
He made music
advantage
for
that
8
Tommy
years?
had while pushing his music out to the world, and that is signing to a record label. Is it a coincidence that Tommy Richman grinded for 8 years with little growth
Now,
only
that's
for
new.
him to sign a record deal and then blow
2019.
up months later? No. Tommy Richman would likely have never blown up without the label, yet his music would still be just as good, it just wouldn't have reached the listeners that it needed to reach.
Let's talk about it, bro.
Although people think record labels
literally throw out people's names and literally make them famous, bro. Like there's so many instances of record labels signing people who've been making the same music over and over again. The second they get signed, instantly they shoot up. It's crazy, bro. If y'all want to make it, bro, just get signed to a label, bro. Do label scouting. Go in front of labels' faces, you know what I'm saying? Show them your music. Email them. Hit them up. Show them that you're consistently making music. They'll sign you, bro.
are obsolete
They'll get
now
you in
since
there.
it's never been easier to be independent. That is just wrong. Record labels not only have seemingly unlimited budgets for marketing, but they have
Literally.
connections to a wide variety of resources necessary to make a song blow up. After grinding on the internet for years as well
This is not Tommy. This is not Tommy. This is not Tommy. This is not Tommy. This is Thomas. This is Thomas, chat.
well as networking with a small group
Who
of
is
artists
Buddy?
in Los Angeles, Tommy developed enough buzz to be discovered by and signed to Brent Faiyaz's independent record label, ISO Supremacy. It's
Okay.
usually these smaller indie record
Slim
labels
Shady.
that are more willing to take risks
He's
on
not slim
unique
nor shady.
artists, whereas all of the cookie cutter, samey, TikTok-y sounding artists will get swooped up by major labels, since major labels are really just worried about
Y'all think Travis Scott will
and the
sign me?
small indie labels are trying to
Can I be
build
part of
a
the Cactus
resume
Jacks?
and a catalog and make
Can I
a
be a
name for
jacker?
themselves. And from there, it's
Sounds
just
crazy.
business as usual.
No.
Get Tommy some press, some small
You're always gonna
blog
have haters.
write-ups,
You're always
paying
gonna have
TikTok
haters in this
influencers
world,
to
but
promote
like
his
I
songs,
never thought it'd
get
be
his songs
you,
on Spotify
you know.
editorial playlists, get him a big feature,
Bet
which
you're
in
gonna-
this
I bet
case
you one
was
of the
him
good
being
ones.
featured on Brent Faiyaz's
What up, bro?
2023 album, Larger Than Life, where track 9 was
This
not
where he
just
was on?
featuring Tommy, but the beat was made by him as well. What the label
Ooh,
did
Tommy
not
be making
predict was that
beats
this
too?
song would actually be the second most popular single from the album, which just helped them grow buzz and Spotify traffic to Tommy's page. Now it even made sense for Tommy to join Brent on some of his press runs.
Yeah, working as a collective, like, with how this song came out is, I made the beat on the plane to the camp.
That song is Tough Ice. Tough Ice. So we're just creating new words now. That song is Tough Ice. Holy, holy, he looks like a junkie. You know that's ironic coming from a junkie. Anyways, it is British. No, he looks British right here. Oh, that's I can't lie. It's new lingo. We don't do it. We don't do that over here in Atlanta. We be saying NGL. Be a junkie? No, look like a junkie. Okay. Is this dude Felix? He looks British,
On
bro.
the plane. I made like 3 beats on the
Going
plane.
crazy.
And then I played it to him.
Like, an indie artist will just never be on MTV to do a performance
Ever.
unless you know a guy who knows a guy, or you're the son of the production
Right, me.
manager, or you know.
You can sell
Okay, all right. So what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna watch this ad and listen to it. We're gonna talk over him while he talks, and then we're gonna press the skip button in 3, 2.
Having some in.
D1 Yapper?
And it's no secret that TikTok was a major catalyst to Tommy's song going viral. But the way he rolled out the song, in addition to having the record label on his side, is what gave him the advantage he needed. They
Telling you,
used his
bro.
collaboration and IRL affiliation with Brent Faiyaz to launch his TikTok. People who are listening to Brent Faiyaz's music, people who are going to see him on tour, or just people who are searching him up on social media will eventually get
they'll
Tommy
see
in their
Tommy.
algorithm because they are becoming associated with each other. So Tommy started
crazy,
posting
bro.
tour clips while he was performing in front of Brent's fans, other live show performances, and snippets of unreleased music, just like any other artist would. But his VHS cam and
He's
unwillingness to
fired.
look like a content creator led to his views being extremely low, at least in the beginning, because the first snippet of $1 Million Baby did not blow up. So they promoted an entirely different song called Selfish. While promoting Selfish, the first $1 Million Baby TikTok that they posted a week before
Blew
went
up.
viral, like mega viral,
Blew up like
unexpected.
crazy.
So they dropped Selfish April 19th and immediately started getting prepared to release $1 Million Baby next Friday to capitalize on the virality. They posted basically the same exact snippet every day for 7 days leading up to the release, and each video was getting millions of views. Plus,
That's
this
crazy
VHS
work.
visual of him in the studio being surrounded by
With
dozens
Brent.
of people is not what a real studio session looks like. This was staged, like a music video. They made
Stage
it look
session.
organic, like he was genuinely cooking
Yo.
a bang.
They did a stage session to get publicity, bro. It's new. I'm not gonna lie, that's real creative. Somebody like me would never think of something like my brain just overloads with words. It's like it only happens to me, bro. 2014 Fousey Tube. You're calling me 2014 Fousey Tube? Or Bro's video. You can't be talking to me though, right? I can't be.
Bangers and staged, like a music video.
Sorry,
They
bro.
made it look
bro.
organic,
I thought
like
you called
he
me
was
Fousey
genuinely
too.
cooking up bangers in
Like
the
I was going
studio
insane or
while
something.
people were partying around him.
Mhm.
But these songs were made months, maybe even years ago. When the song
Definitely.
dropped, it gained 30
Yo, if you're new in chat, go ahead, drop
the
the
first
follow.
week.
We're trying to hit that
number
200
1 on the
mark.
iTunes charts and number 2
I would really
on the
appreciate it, yo.
Billboard Hot 100. There is no doubt that TikTok was the catalyst to him being viral, and sure, in theory, if he didn't have the label, he could have still gone viral. But with the label support, they were
Yep.
able to push him
Bro,
out
he
to
had Brent. He had Brent Faiyaz on his team, bro. Of course he's gonna go viral. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you go to like any function with the Hus and you show them a picture of you and Brent, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" I'm already knowing. It worked with me, bro. I showed them a picture of who I'm showing him a picture of me and The Rock. I have no relation to the guy at all. I just seen him at where did I see him at the airport? Took a picture of The Rock, instantaneously got the digits. I like that though, you know. That kind of stuff just happens
and
when you
get
have,
him
you know,
on
what I'm saying,
multiple Spotify
familiarity
editorial
with people who are
playlists.
bigger than
Even
you.
Brent was on ESPN where they asked Brent about Tommy Richman. Then you had Funk Flex and Joe Budden both hating on the song.
We're gonna document this hot garbage.
How's he get
We're gonna play it though.
one on
I want to hear it. I wonder if this is big in the club. See, this part is deceiving, like it might be a good song. Watch the terrible part as it comes in.
Now you might be thinking, why is Flex hating on the song? Like, why doesn't he just not play it? Well, because radio DJs don't just play whatever they want. They have bosses, they have people that they need to listen to. So I'm not saying they don't sometimes play the songs that they want, but they have songs that they have to play, which again, Tommy's song would have never gotten on the radio. Why do you say he was trash though?
You know, Funk, you hating, bro.
A label. And I know that it's easy to think that TikTok is the end all be all, and the only reason why any song is going viral is because of TikTok. That's just not true. The world is big. People discover music in tons of different ways, and a lot of people are also not on TikTok.
You ain't
it's
gotta
a catalyst
tell us,
that leads to it being played in clubs and on the radio and in bars, etc. You get what I'm saying. It's usually the starting point, but it's not the end all be all. So Tommy creating an original sound plus getting support from the label is what
Fox next to him. What does that add to your aesthetic, Gango? That's really that's really perplexing me, bro. Kessel, can you? I know you're really, you know, in tune with foxes and stuff because, you know, saying your spiritual side and, you know, the Filipino bloodline. Can you tell me what this adds to the to his aesthetic? That's what I thought, bro. Appreciate it again.
Allowed him to break out of the Spotify algorithm jail. Because once you get to a certain level of success, you just kind of get categorized with everyone else. It won't be long before Spotify changes its classification to just hip-hop, R&B, melodic rap, pop, or some other umbrella term. And he will be algorithmically grouped in with every other mainstream artist. I mean, shit, Don Toliver's only classification is just rap. So no, Tommy Richman is not an industry plant, despite that narrative being totally forced and really just put onto every new artist who comes out of nowhere. But he probably would not have blown up if he wasn't signed to a record label. And I think there's just a massive misunderstanding between what independent
it is what it
artists
is, though. That's
think
gonna happen,
they need versus all of the resources and power that the record labels still have. And yes, the record labels even have power and influence on TikTok as well. I'm not saying that they can make anything go viral, but they have their ways. But ultimately, Tommy being an extremely talented artist who grinded for years developing his skill and his own sound is what will keep him around for a very long time.
I tell you, there we go, Patrick. Okay. You coming out with the fire vids. I appreciate it, Patrick. Appreciate you giving me content though. Appreciate it. The real reason Tommy Richman blew up. Hey, bro, if you like that, hey, go ahead, comment, like, subscribe. You know, hit the post notifications. Hey, my socials are right here. Yeah, I see him. Go ahead, hit those up, man. I appreciate that. What's wrong?
Tell her that's light. She want something, don't look at the price. For the jigs, I can stop at the light. I got the sands on. You a out, but you push your little man's on.